Did you know that the life on Earth would not be possible without the greenhouse effect? It is because it warms the planet to its comfortable average of 59 degrees Fahrenheit or 15 degrees Celsius. But how does greenhouse effect becomes the one of the environmental issue in our life? Now, we were going to figure it out through our presentation. Let's begin.
The views and opinions expressed by the host do not reflect that of the store and its management. Furthermore, the views and opinions expressed by the guest do not reflect that of the host, the show, the store, and the network.
Good day everyone, this is your host Joy Marie Wancho and this is Heads Up Fast Talk. It's a new day, it's a new event to tackle. I want something refreshing events to discuss, so now let's talk about some of the environmental issues. Since then, the greenhouse effect and global warming have been hotly debated inside and outside our country. These are very interesting matter, right? So we will recall what is greenhouse effect and global warming with the help of our guests. Let me introduce to all of you our special guests since they are a well-known climatologists. Let's have first Miss Charmaine Panaligan, followed by Miss Nerissa Balambang, and last is Mr. Adrian Villar. Let's give them a round of applause. Since our viewers have been waiting for the hot issue regarding the greenhouse effect and global warming, what are we waiting for? Let's begin the one-on-one segment. Let's start with Miss Charmaine Panaligan. This is your question. Can you define us what is greenhouse effect and global warming?
So, before I answer that, I just want to thank you first for having me here. Actually, greenhouse effect is a natural phenomenon that contributes to the average temperature level on the surface of a planet with an atmosphere that makes life on Earth possible. But because of the increase of the carbon dioxide in the layer of the Earth's atmosphere, it becomes thick. And then, the sun's heat traps at the atmosphere, so the tendency is it will send back to the Earth, making it as a bad thing to our planet. On the other hand, the global warming is a gradual increase in the overall temperature of the Earth's atmosphere. It is generally attributed to the greenhouse effect. That is why our Earth becomes hotter and hotter.
That was so informative explanation. Thank you, Miss Charmaine. And now moving forward to Miss Nerissa Balangbang, here is your question. What are the causes and effects of greenhouse effect and global warming?
Thank you, Miss Joy. Well, as far as I know, the causes of greenhouse effects are burning of fossil fuels and deforestation, farming, industrial waste, and landfills. The main effects of greenhouse effects are global warming, depletions of ozone layer, smog and air pollutions, acidifications of water bodies. And these are the list of gases which are responsible for the greenhouse effects like carbon dioxide, methane, water, nitrous oxide, ozone, and chlorofluorocarbons. While the causes of global warming are greenhouse effects, volcanic eruptions, human activities like deforestation, mining, increased automobiles, burning garbage, and especially with chemical products and factories. The effects of global warming are hotter temperatures, more severe storms, increased drought, rising sea levels, melting glaciers, warming oceans, and health risks. And this can directly harm animals, destroy the places they live, and the people's livelihood, life, and communities.
That was a great exposition from a climatologist. Thank you, Ms. Nerissa. Last question for Mr. Adrian Villar. As a climatologist, can you give us ideas about ways on how to address global warming?
So, thank you, Miss Joy. So, as a climatologist, there are 7 ways to stop global warming. So, let's start. Number 1 is plant more trees. Number 2 is reuse, reduce, and recycle. Number 3, use less hot water. Number 4, Turn off any electronic devices when not in use. Number 5, lessen the use of automobile vehicles. Number 6, stop or lessen the use of chemical products. Number 7, spread awareness. So these 7 ways will help us to aid a better life and a better earth.
Thank you, Mr. Adrian. It was a persuasive response. It is clear that greenhouse gases and global warming is a very serious matter that needs an action immediately. Thank you to our guests today that used this show to make a call for all of us that we need to be more hands-on in protecting our environment, since we are the one who's responsible for this. Like what they always say, be a solution, not a problem. Thank you again to our guests and thank you to our perseverant viewers. This may be the end of our show for today, but not the end of discussing hot issues to our world. We will see you next segment. This is your host, Joy Marie Wancho, and this is Heads Up Fast Talk.